Can you believe this washing machine is 7 years old, but it's brand new. It's never actually been used. It's just sat here for 7 years. That DE fault code relates to the door locking solenoid. And by the sounds of the motor, I reckon it's seized up. So this is what happens even on brand new equipment that just sits around for too long. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the motor out, see if there's anything I can do with it, which I very much doubt, and probably order up a new motor and hope that fixes the problem. But there again, even if I get that fixed, God only knows what else could be wrong with this machine. We shall find out. Now, if my calculations are correct, this rubber seal needs to come off to get to that lock, and there is a metal ring there which has to come out. So be careful not to damage the rubber. Come on. There we go. The seal should now pull off a lip. There's like a little metal lip here that the seal sits into. So if I just pull that off and tuck it in there. 2 Phillips screws. Hopefully I should be able to get my hand in there and get hold of the motor. Bingo, won the motor. See, when I shut the door, this should fit through the gap in the motor, and then a pin in the motor should come out and lock that bit there so the door can't open. Unfortunately, that's not happening. That's where the lever on the door should go through that hole there, and when I press the start button, it should lock the door. That should do something. It's making a noise, but it's not doing anything. It's buggered, isn't it? Oh, that bit goes there. Well, it all looks intact. So, what can I say? I think I'll just go and order a new one. It'll be a lot easier. This cost 1/5 of the price of what the original part would cost. It came from mainland China in less than a week. Will it work? I have already been told, don't underestimate Chinese product. I have literally just taken a cold shower. Trying to fit that door seal clamp was an absolute nightmare. I managed to fit it, but you see the band that goes around here, and there's a spring at the bottom. You've got to pull the spring apart. The trouble is, every time you try and get it near the point where it's going on, it's pulling this seal back off the lip it sits on. And it was really difficult. There are a special pair of spring expander pliers you would use to fit that clamp, but I don't have them. I finally done it, like holding this either side so it didn't pull off, and using a pair of long nose pliers to pull the spring apart. But hell, yeah, don't fancy doing that again in a hurry. I do believe we are ready to rock and roll. One thing here, the kitchen cupboards were not designed to take a washing machine underneath them. The plumbing underneath there isn't even there for it. So the best place actually for this washing machine is here in the shower room, which there's plenty of room in here anyway. Problem being in here, The only electrical supply is on the roof, so that will have to be modified to bring the wiring properly down. Also, the waste water out of the washing machine at the moment is going into a large bucket, simply because there is not a hole in the wall for any kind of drainage purposes for the water to go outside. Also, there is not even a mains water here in the washroom apart from the tap. So we have a hose at the moment supplying cold water into the washing machine, which that can be changed later. There is a connection at the back of the toilet that needs a separate connector put in on it, so the cold water supply can be taken from the toilet feed, but that's obviously going to need the toilet to be removed, I guess, to actually get that done, as I'm a bit concerned about the pipe work back there. It may break, so we're leaving that for the time being. But anyway, I guess we'll see if the washing machine works at least. Okay, you need to give it a wash cycle. We'll go for the sports wash. We'll take the spin from 800. No, it won't go any higher than 800. Okay. Wash on normal, and the temperature, no, well, 40 degrees is as high as it goes. Let's go for it. Now this time when I press the start button, the door should lock, the wash cycle should then start, rather than the door lock keep clicking and then come up with a fault code. So let's see if this Chinese product works. That's the door locked, one click. So far so good. I'll let it run its course and see if anything happens along the way. That bucket holds a good 60 litres or more. Success for a machine that has sat for 7 years, for its only fault to be a locking switch on the door. I don't think that's too bad. Anyhow, I like it when a plan comes together. So yesterday he was sat down on the ground. Now he's stood up and he's actually opening the door for people to come in and out, because he's created himself a job. I want to know if Tyler's going to give him any money when he comes out the door. I don't think so somehow. So he's clocked me filming him now. Here comes Tyler.
Oh.
But he ain't giving nothing. Tyler?
Yes?
That guy opened the door for you. Don't give him some change. Because I'm such a nice guy.
I've already given him some change the other day, mate.
Well,
You're going to make him rich.
Not today, you haven't. I feel so sorry for him. He was sat down on the ground yesterday when we passed it. He was the same one.
So, do you know he's here every day?
Yeah, I know. Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Every time I'm here, he's chilling. He's chilling.
Surprise though, I didn't.
I'll give him,
Actually,
I'll give him
I'll tell you what, give him that one. Make his day.
piss off. No.
Wow. I'm surprised that I didn't. Kick him out or something.
Right, let's do one.
Oh, I feel like Bruce Wayne the way I'm a philanthropist.
Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
Batman. I'm the Batman, not you.
Yeah, you are, yeah.